Hi, welcome to 7 Facts, the show that is aimed to explore the countless nations of Earth one episode at a time. You are watching episode 28 of the US series, so as you might have guessed, there's an entire playlist dedicated to every state and territory of the United States. Before we begin this episode, which is about Nevada, remember to subscribe to my channel, it'll be worth it. Nevada joined the Union as a state in 1864 during the Civil War, one of only 2 states that did so during this war. How it received its statehood is an interesting story though. As the Civil War was ongoing, Lincoln supporters across the country hustled to secure statehood for pro-Abe territories. Nevada started putting together its constitution on July 4th that year, but nearly missed the deadline to submit it to Congress. They've sent a copy by land, but it didn't make the trip. So, James Guild, a California Telegraph Company employee, managed to telegraph the entire document word by word on October 26. And it was no small feat. The Constitution contained 16,543 words. But it was worth it. 2 days later, the document reached Lincoln's hands, and by October 31st, Nevada was proclaimed as the 36th state to join the United States. We think of Nevada as the home of so many casinos and luxurious hotels. But too often we forget that this state was a nuclear test site for several decades. The Nevada National Security Site, formerly the Nevada Test Site, bared witness to 928 atomic bomb tests between 1951 and 1991. Many of these tests were underground detonations and a series of simultaneous ones, which means that the actual number of explosions was 1021. Nowadays, the site is no longer used for nuclear bomb tests, as this practice was banned over 2 decades ago. It is frightening though that thousands of people, both civilians and military personnel, were repeatedly exposed to high levels of radiation from their own government. One of the largest projects on Earth and the most massive public project in US history was the building of Hoover Dam. The dam captures the waters of the Colorado River on the Arizona-Nevada border. Constructed between 1931 and 1936, it used up enough concrete to pave an entire highway between San Francisco and New York. Here are some other astonishing numbers. It's 221 meters high, 379 meters long, and it has a width of 45 meters at the top and 200 meters at its base. Thousands of people worked on the dam and over 100 had died. Today, aside from being a tourist attraction, Hoover Dam provides electricity for users in Nevada, Arizona, and California. There is a sovereign country within Nevada, although it isn't recognized as such by anyone. Covering an area of 2.5 hectares or 6.3 acres, the micronation of Malosia is located near Dayton, Nevada. It was founded by Kevin Bow, who came up with the idea in 1977. The country has its own navy, space program, bank, post office, and measurement system. Its currency is the Valora, which is pegged to the relative value of Pillsbury cookie dough. With 32 citizens, including the dogs, this micronation is less of a separatist movement and more of a weird and amusing tourist attraction. In 1940, Nevada had a population of just over 110,000 people and was by far the least populated state. However, Nevada had a reputation for its libertarian laws, which brought the legalization of gambling and lenient marriage and divorce laws. This transformed the state, which now has a population of almost 3 million people. Prostitution is also legal except in Carson City and 2 other counties. There are no individual or corporate income taxes, and besides tourism, it makes a ton of money from its gold mines. It is, after all, the 4th largest producer of gold in the world. So despite its harsh and unwelcoming environment, Nevada has done quite good. Nevada takes its name from the Sierra Nevada mountain range. Sierra Nevada is Spanish for snowy mountains. And yes, it is a mountainous state, not just flat deserts. In fact, as one of the most mountainous states in the country, Nevada's peaks have snow throughout much of the year. But it's also the driest state in the country, with an average rainfall of around 24 centimeters. Nevada is also the country's 7th biggest state, but the US government owns 81% of that land. The non-federally owned part of Nevada is actually smaller than West Virginia. The largest Nevadan city and one of the most well-known cities in the world is of course Las Vegas, which is not the capital by the way. That honor goes to Carson City. Las Vegas, located in the Mojave Desert, is known as the entertainment capital of the world, often called the Sin City. Let's just face it, it's the city of gambling. Or is it? You know all those hotels, casinos and fancy shops? The ones that are on the famous Las Vegas Strip? Well, those aren't in Las Vegas. They're in the neighbor city of Paradise. The city was established by who else but casino executives, and it included the now famous boulevard that contains all those flashy casinos. And that famous sign, the one that says "Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas," is also in Paradise. In fact, the sign was never located in Las Vegas. So there you have it. These were 7 facts about Nevada. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Share your thoughts downstairs in the comment section. I would appreciate it if you would also visit my Patreon page and maybe consider becoming a patron. I hope to see you next time. Bye.